Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a business question from a personal stylist. The question is, Lauren, how do you put yourself out there as a professional stylist to build clientele? Let me tell you something. All of y'all know exactly where to go and what to do to find styling clients. You know the answers. I'll tell you in this video, but you know the answers. What's really going on is a whole host of things. And you know what? I'm gonna give you the list, the short list of ways that you can find clients right now as a personal stylist. And then after, I'm gonna tell you why you're not doing it, slash why you're not successful at it. Okay? I'm feeling spicy today, so prepare yourselves. All right. So here are a couple of ways to put yourself out there and find clients if you're a personal stylist. Number one, social media. If you are not using social media to grow your styling business, you are 100% leaving money on the table. Your dream styling client is online. Everybody's online. Everyone and your mama is online. So whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, they are there. Why aren't you? We're going to talk about that after I get through the list, okay? So social media. So many of my students are crushing it on social media with very low follower counts, and they are having businesses that make a lot of money. All of my businesses have been grown on the backs of social media. It works, okay? That's number one. Number two is networking. Get your introverted butt out the house and go network with humans. Now, I am a hardcore introvert, believe it or not. On the Myers-Briggs scales, I am as introverted as they come. But guess what? I want to grow my business. I want to help people through style. So I put on a cute outfit and I leave the house and I go meet people in real life. I was coaching a student the other day, and she was talking about how she's really been layering in a lot more in-person networking into her clientele building strategy. And she's like, it's crazy. Like, good old-fashioned in-person networking really works. I'm like, it sure freaking does. So leave the house. Where do you network? Dude, you can network pretty much anywhere. I have literally gotten clients at the grocery store, at the Pilates studio, while walking my dog. So think of networking as just talking to humans. Sometimes we overcomplicate networking of like, oh my God, where should I go? Where do I look? Do I need to get a ticket? Like, what do I wear? Leave the house. Leave the house looking cute because that's what we do for a living. We, make people look cute. So you look cute, go out, meet people, talk about what you do, and make some freaking connections. Okay. The third suggestion that I'm going to give to you for putting yourself out there and building clientele is join some groups. So you want to join groups that are specific to the type of styling client that you are targeting. So, for example, if you are targeting entrepreneurs, why aren't you in some entrepreneurial groups? So, I styled a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur myself. So, I was joining entrepreneurial networks and mastermind groups. If you are targeting, moms who need style, get your butt in some mommy groups, right? Whether these are in-person groups or online groups or Facebook groups, go where the clients are at. So there are so many more client grabbing tactics to build your clientele, I actually have a new training in Style Boss Academy that goes through like 14, like 13 or 14 like top level places to build your clientele. And then there's like a Lauren rant underneath each one with tactics for each. So I'm not giving you all 14 or 13 or however many there are, because you got to be in Style Boss Academy for that. But the three that I gave you are game changers: social media, networking, and joining groups. Those are huge. So now that I've given you some gems, let's get down to the real reason that you're not putting yourself out there. Because I promise you, the three things that I just said are not blowing your mind. Like, you know about social media, you know about networking, you know about joining groups. That should not be mind blowing. The reason that you're confused on how to put yourself out there is because you're lacking the confidence to actually put yourself out there. You're actually afraid to get clients. So you want the clients, you want the money, you want to quit your 9 to 5, you want to become a booked and busy personal stylist. But when you go to post on social media, when you go to network at the events, when you go to join some of these groups, you feel like an imposter. You suddenly don't know what to say on social media. You suddenly are too scared to introduce yourself to anyone. You can't join the groups because you feel like a fraud. The answer to successfully putting yourself out there is to know you got it going on. So, how do you know how to have it going on as a stylist? It's getting all your shit in order, right? It's operating as a best in the world stylist. A best in the world stylist has their business on lock. Like, they know exactly what fuels their business. They know the levers to pull to get clients. They know once they get a client that they're going to deliver from the moment the client meets them to the sales call, to the service, to the wrapping up of the service. They know how to speak their prices with confidence. They know how to increase their prices. They know that their work works on more than a surface level. Like, their business is on point. Stylists who can easily put themselves out there, they know everything they need to know about style. Not only style that they like, but style that all sorts of different types of clients will like. They know how to dress by body type. They know how to deal with internal body image issues. They know how to work on the mindset areas of style. Like, they got it going on. They are well-rounded individuals when it comes to style. So it's really no big deal for them to confidently put themselves out there at the grocery store or on an Instagram post. It's literally no big deal. And the clients literally just flow to them. They just flow to them. Right before I hit record on this video, one of my students was like, oh my gosh, in one of her styling offers, she already has outperformed her goal for how many clients she wanted to have in this styling container. Like, they just can't help it. They can't help but to talk about what they do because it's working, because it impacts lives, because they know how to operate inside of their business. So if you really want to know how do you put yourself out there and build clientele, it's you got to be a damn good stylist. That's what you have to do, because you could have all of the tools and tactics for, like, hey, go on social media, post this many times, do this on your Instagram stories. But if you don't have the internal fuel to actually create the content and put it out authentically, you're not going to do it. You're never going to get clients. If you don't have that internal fuel to walk into a room and know people would be honored to talk to you and to book a call to inquire about your styling services, it's never going to happen for you. You can be in the exact right room full of millionaires and billionaires that all need a stylist, and they'll skip right over you. So the key to putting yourself out there is being the freaking best. Okay. So if you want to be the best, you're going to be really excited because my signature program, Style Boss Academy, is launching at the end of the month. It's launching on October 28th, and it's only going to be open for registration for 5 days. And we're going to start the program in November. This is my signature program. I have put so many stylists through this program. It works, and it's going to be the last time that I launch before I head off to maternity leave. I don't know when the next launch will be. This is going to give you the confidence to set up a business the right way and start to attract clients. Okay. So there's the answer to your question. If you have a question for me, drop it in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer it on video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.